Tech and clips.
After I'm gone.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Philip. This is Philiminzyvlogs. We are back with some more, beautiful music, timeless classics, from the Beatles. Song is titled Norwegian Wood. The bird has flown. Yeah, I've never heard it. It's really good to be a first time listening, first time react. Shout out to all my Beatles fans out there, for throwing me, all of these in the timeless classic. Guys, if you happen to notice that the sound is missing, definitely leave a link, down the first comment pinned, so you can, check the full reaction on my Patreon. The copyright is a bummer, and sometimes I have to, mute the song, and I know a lot of people, get, irritated, get upset, so please, first comment, pinned, take it to my Patreon, and you get a chance to, watch the full reaction, just in case, the sound is missing. Without wasting much time, without further ado, the Beatles, Norwegian Wood, the bird has flown. Let's take a listen, guys.
She once had me. She showed me her room. Isn't it good? Norwegian wood. She asked me to stay and she told me to sit anywhere. So I looked around and I noticed there wasn't a chair. I sat on the
Wow. All right, guys, the Beatles, Norwegian Wood, the bird has flown. Wow. So, guys, let me know what you think about this song. But for me, it's definitely the instrumentation, that did it for me. The instrumentation here is what really sets, Norwegian Wood, apart, I have to say. The standout instrument, the sitar, right? Yeah, played by yours truly, George Harrison. Based on a few facts that I pulled up, this was one of the first times in the Western pop music incorporated a sitar, and I personally have to say that, definitely added a dreamy, almost hypnotic quality to the entire song. George Harrison's sitar work, subtly, blends, with the acoustic, guitar lines, creating a beautifully, textured, atmospheric, soundscape that definitely transports, you as a listener, in this case, me, to another world. The acoustic guitar riffs, to me were definitely simple, but effective, giving the song, that folksy, almost, rustic, sort of feel. There is a very unpolished, sound, to it, if you ask me. That makes the song feel raw and genuine. I love the fact that Ringo Starr's subtle percussion complemented this perfectly. Instead of overpowering, he maintains that restrained beat, allowing the sitar, an acoustic guitar to shine, to almost take the center stage. So guys, John Lennon led the vocals here, and I feel like this man delivered a calm, almost storytelling sort of approach. I feel like his voice was gentle yet melancholic, which I feel like pairs, perfectly, with the reflective tone of the lyrics. John Lennon's vocal style here, to me, was less about vocal power and more about creating a sort of a conversational, almost intimate feeling, pulling us as the listeners into the story that he's telling. You can definitely hear a slight, almost resigned detachment in his voice, which I feel like subtly hints at the disillusionment in the song's narrative. I love the fact that Paul McCartney backed him up with those harmonies that were perfectly understated, allowing John Lennon's narrative to shine, whilst adding a fuller, warmer layer, to the song. Together, I love the fact that they created a sense of casual, mystery that feels effortlessly yet captivating. I'm not too sure what the song is all about, but I mean, based on a few facts, that I pulled up, the lyrics, tell an intriguing, ambiguous story, about a man and his, mysterious, romantic encounter. In classic John Lennon fashion, there's a layer, of wit mixed with a bit of bitterness. That is, if you ask me. I mean, I love the fact that the song describes a night spent at a woman's apartment, where he left feeling puzzled, and even dismissed, by her indifference. By morning, she's a goner, right? And he's left, alone, perhaps feeling a bird, has flown. Once again, based on a few facts that I pulled up, this ambiguous, open-ended storytelling was a fresh, approach at the time, leaving listeners such as myself, to interpret, the song's deeper meanings. I mean, is it all about unrequited love, or a fleeting affair, or maybe it's a commentary, on the emptiness of certain relationship? I mean, whatever the meaning, the lyrics, definitely left me personally with a sense of longing and mystery. That makes Norwegian Wood, so endlessly fascinating. I love the guys. I love it. Like I said, it was the instrumentation that really, really did it for me. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your perspective. Let me know if you want to check out more from the Beatles. Shoot me some titles, suggestions, and I'll definitely come through and do that. If you've stuck with me to the end of the video, you're loved. You're very much appreciated on here. My name is Philip, and on to the next video reaction. Take care, stay safe, and then peace out.